Good morning, guys. It's your boy Miracle. So let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Miracle, and I'm into forex trading. So what I do here is I go to the charts, check for the directional bias, and look for some entries, and we can take it together. Recently, I got a funded account, and the funded account's name was Marvin Trading. You can use anyone. I'm not going to drop the link of anything. Just go to marvintrading.com and you can sign up, get started. You click on the get started. You get any account you want. There's I think there's 2k account, 5k, and 10k, and the rest 100, 20. Just go get one, or you can use Fondex next, or use FTMO. FTMO have been in this industry for a very long time now, so they are very reliable. So you can use FTMO if you're not comfortable with FTMO, because FTMO is very expensive. So people use Fondex next, but me, I'm using Marvel Trading because it's less is the cheapest among all of them. So you can use anyone that work best for you, but the main thing is the payout. So when you want to receive your payments, make sure they deliver the money to you. Not when you are struggle to pass all the fees. Now to withdraw the money will now be very difficult. So it's the payout that is the main thing. And so let me just take you guys through. Recently, I've been looking into um Euro USD. So let's go to the 2 hour time frame. The 2 hour time frame. You can use any time frame, but as I'm going to analyze, if I'm the one that is going to analyze the trade, I will prefer to use the 2 hour time frame. So I'm going to be using the 2 hour time frame to explain this for you guys. So let's say I want to tell you guys something. EURUSD is on an up is an uptrend, so it's still in a bullish trend. Don't try to play smart. Recently it's just trying to pull back, so it's trying to pull back to a another block, or a breaker block. So recently it tapped my other block. So it tapped my other block, and you can look to this side. You see um an other block, because I used the last candle before the movement to the upside. So in everything it has different name. You can call it another block, you can call it a demand zone, anyone. Just the main thing is to make money from the market. So this is a supply zone that push the market to the downside. She push the market to the downside, just like a retracement. We like say retracement like a pullback. Yes, a pullback. It's like a pullback. It just stopped there, and I think it cleared out liquidity, and it moved down to the downside, to the downside. Yes, and it's now in the zone I marked out. So this is the zone I marked out. So if you can go to the 2 hour time frame, you can see how the other block is small. So most people just do like this, do like something like this, and something like this, and target it to the swing high there. But no, I don't do things like that. If you are comfortable with that, you can go ahead and use it. I use confirmation. So the confirmation I use 45 minutes, the 30 minutes, or 15 or 5 minutes, anyone. But mainly I use the 30 minutes, because I don't want to if you go down to the 15 minutes, there's a lot of the chart is going to be like a different things, bunch of many things. So I just prefer the 30 minutes, to be sincere. So let me put it back to that. Let's use 3 hours. So it has tapped our zone. So now what we are going to wait for is a confirmation. So if this market did not do any confirmation, I will not take the trade. That's why I said to be on the safer side, you need to see a confirmation. But most people are very sure what they do. You just come here and say this is their inducement, and you go to, like, let me say, the 1 hour. Yes, when you are working on the chart, bar replay is very easy to play. When you want to do replay, when you want to do back testing, you're doing back testing, you can just summarize everything what the chart do and just do it. You say you know what you are doing. But when we're in a live market, we need to use the system that work best for us. So this is what they'll do, and this is what they'll do. See, this is that breaker block, and you will look for your entry here and target it to this side, and this is it. This is what they do. Very tight. You see how sweet it is. Let me see, if I use this type of method, many people want to be like, I love that guy, I want to be like him. But the truth is, with this type of strategy, you are permitted to make different losses every day. So the best thing to do is to wait for the confirmation, like I said. So when you want to get this stuff, you wait for stuff like this. You wait for confirmation. Mainly, I don't use breaker block. The only time I use breaker block is on the 4 hours. But 15 minutes and the rest of them, it seems like is permitted to not stand. So breaker block work with different things. Breaker block work with the liquidity. Yes, and sorry guys, I forget to tell you guys, I use market structure. I use POI. I use market structure, sorry, liquidity, inducement, and my POI. And that POI is where I look for my entry. So that's how I do it. So that's how I do it. So now there's nothing there, but what I can just see now is EURUSD is on an uptrend, and EURUSD is on an uptrend. Yesterday, I have not taken any trade recently on my funded account. So if you want to join me on my process to be get funded on the real account, because I use two-step account. So if you want to join me, you can go ahead and be watching on my video. I will posting the trades I take, and whenever I don't take trades, I'll post the directional bias. But whenever I want to take any trade, I'll post it so we can take it together. So we follow each other step by step until we get a result in this trading. So that's it for today. Until when I have anything on this EURUSD, when I see any entry, I'll post it. So this is what I just want to say. This one here is the PY. This is the other block. Okay, let me do something. Let me write it. I don't need to write it. You guys understand what I really mean. So that's the other block. Sorry, that's the other block there. You just work with that. Forget about all this, the previous charts, all this movement. Let me show you. Forget about this. Forget about all this stuff here. Leave this one alone. Just focus about the present. What are you seeing currently on the market? And this is a trend change to the upside. And if there is no confirmation for me, I don't enter any trade. Except I see any confirmation, that is when I enter trades. So like this now, there's no confirmation. So what we do, we rest. And why I said you can go to Marvin Trading, use any funded account you want, because mainly if you're trading a 20k dollars account, you know that 20k is not the exact money that is being given to you. Actually, if it's 10% of the account or 3% of the account you lose, that means you are permitted to lose, or 5% of the account, I think you're permitted to lose 1k in that 20k account. So if your drawdown is more than 1k, the account will be closed down. So that is why I said you don't force trade, and you don't trade every day. It's something you plan trades. So if you are following me and we are working this together, we are following, taking our trades together, we are journaling now. We'll journal, we'll create a journal for our trades. It's good, we are going to work well. So any trade I want to take now, I will inform you guys. And recently I've not taken a trade, but I'm sure that before this week runs out, I'll take a trade, and if not, we'll go for the next week. We don't force things here. So that is it I have for you guys today. If you just need the directional bias of EURUSD, go ahead. I'm going to tell you directional bias of EURUSD is an uptrend. If you want to work on it, you want to work on it by yourself. Recently just is pulling down very very well. So, but the directional bias of EURUSD is uptrend. So if you want to work on that, you can go ahead. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Peace out.